living right in the heart of Phuket, sunbathing on the best beaches, and dining at the finest restaurants. Who doesn't dream about that? While some people only fantasize, others make it a reality and create their own paradise on earth. This is Dennis Roszczak with MERU and Company, and today, we have two awesome reviews for you. Today, I'll tell you about and show you two residential complexes where everything lines up: price, location, and quality. These are two perfect options both for living and for investment. Experience what it's like to be a resident of one of them together with me. Modeva and Art Villa, two unique residential complexes. Art Villa is located behind the popular Porto de Phuket complex, which has become a meeting place for all the island's residents. Modeva is situated just 500 meters from the pristine Bang Tao beach, which stretches for 7 kilometers. So, joining us today is Olesya, a distinguished representative of the esteemed developer, Title Company, talked about the significant and important heritage project. If you're interested, check out the link above. Olesya, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Everything's great. Today, Pan and I are going to tell you about our two new projects. For the first time, Title has become pet-friendly, so now you can live in our condominiums with your beloved furry friends.
Yeah, that's awesome. And both projects we're talking about today actually have an entire building for these beautiful animals. Olesya, can you tell us why there's this whole series of pre-sales from Title? One project, then another, then a third. It feels like there's no one else on the market, just the Title Company.
Who else could you possibly be missing on the Phuket market? Actually, this season we've had several new projects open up. And what's more, that's not all. There will be several more projects opening soon, but already.
So, more construction sites.
Yes. And very soon, you'll be able to come with clients to Title and really, for any taste, any budget, at any stage of construction, you'll be able to choose an apartment that suits your clients. What could be better? A reliable developer, wonderful projects. You come and choose.
Great locations. So, your projects are in almost every location on the island, right? You arrive, sit down, they bring you catalog, you look at what fits, both your budget and location. Can you tell us a little about pre-sales? Which areas?
We have two exciting new projects coming up in the new year. One significant project on Kata Beach, which will be called Kata Velo. And there will also be another important project located in the Rawai area. Rawai is actually the cradle of Title. This is the very area where the developer's story on Phuket Island began. Our Chila project has already launched very confidently. It's our cherry on top, just 250 meters from the beach. Well, from the Rawai Promenade, which is already 90% sold out, but there are still some very good options available. And after the new year, another project will be launching.
Roughly when will that be?
After the new year?
So, does that mean closer to spring or summer?
No, closer to mid-January.
Oh, that's soon already.
Yes.
Well done. They're churning out projects when we did the review Chela. Actually, when Chela first came out, they said it would be Title's last project in Rawai, right? And literally just a few months passed, and we found out that there would be more Title projects in Rawai.
That's wonderful.
Great marketing. Title is just doing a great job as a company. And Chela sold out, like, almost completely in just a month, 300 apartments. Today, in this episode, we'll show two pre-sales, the Modeva Project and the Art Villa Project. Tell me, please, Modeva is located next to Legendary, right? That's the Legendary project that sold out in 25 minutes, over 370 apartments. They all sold out. Why Modeva? How is it different from Legendary? Why should people pay attention to it? And what unique features does it have?
The Modeva project is our first project without the Title brand. We want to show that we're moving to a new level, a premium level. Modern Deva is a contemporary dwelling place of the gods. The project is within walking distance of Bang Tao Beach, just 500 meters away. And here, accordingly, we offer our guests this kind of project. You come to a tropical resort, and you actually live inside a tropical resort. The Title has always been known for some of the best landscape designs. Our projects are all very beautiful and green. But this time, we decided to outdo ourselves. We hired one of the very best companies in all of Thailand, and actually world-renowned, that creates the finest landscape designs, Red Landscape. It's this company that will be creating all this unforgettable beauty for us. For the interior design as well, we hired one of the top companies, The Safe, which will be designing the interiors of the common areas. We drew inspiration from the mesmerizing depths of the ocean, nature, the tropics. All the best of that is brought together in our Modeva project.
So, the concept is connected to both the sea and greenery, right?
Yes. It's a tropical island within a tropical island. That's what it is. We've always paid special attention to aquatic features. And this time, we've thought through all the zones as well, but it's even more interesting, even greener. As usual, we have 2 parking buildings, free parking for the residents of the complex. All the infrastructure is gathered on the 7th floor of these 2 buildings. Here we have, as usual, what's standard: a golf simulator, mini cinema, libraries, co-working spaces, kitchens, and kids' arcade zones. For the first time, we have a spa and beauty salon. That is, it will be possible.
So you'll be renting them out, right?
We won't. It will be possible to clean your feathers directly, without leaving your complex. We also have beauty in our external territory, a huge aquatic area. Here we have each territory with its own name. Here is the beach area. Here we have a beach pool with a gradual deepening. Here we have Coral Island, and here we have children's pools with slides, possible fountains, and a relaxation area for adults nearby.
So the kids area will be inside here, right?
Yes, with fountains with all sorts of slides. The wellness part is my favorite, an open ocean zone with our most beautiful view, our beloved whale, and the wellness pool.
Oh, so from above it looks like a whale.
Yes, we're drawing the view from the windows. So here, you look out and see the whale. Wellness pools, hydrotherapy zones, anything you want. From your heels to the top of your head, you can get a massage. This is our health and wellness pool area. There's a deep open ocean area. Here we have some very beautiful art installations, a 30-meter training pool, and a lazy river. And for the first time, we have an underwater gym.
What does that mean?
You can do aqua aerobics underwater, walk on a treadmill, and work out. Yes, underwater.
Treadmills underwater.
Yes.
I've never seen anything like that, honestly.
Well, we're going to have it soon.
So, what is this here?
This is our multifunctional pavilion. Here, during the day, you can cool off, hang out with friends, have a cocktail, and in the evening there will be a quiet disco.
Headphones on.
Yes. So you can have fun and not bother the neighbors. No one will complain about loud music. Also, we have Modeva, which is our second project with a usable rooftop. We also have, in every building, if you live in Building F, you can go and spend time, watch the sunset, get fresh air, or have a barbecue. We also have...
So, there's a shared barbecue area here, so anyone can just come out from their apartment and grill?
Yes. And we also have private sections of the roof. These are our penthouses. In this project, we have 11 thoughtfully designed layouts to suit any taste, ranging from 29 to 148 square meters. We have penthouses, 2-story duplexes with pool access on the 1st and 2nd floors, and duplexes on the 6th and 7th floors with roof access. Something for every taste and budget.
Yes, we'll take a look at the layouts, and a bit later we'll go through the model apartments. There are already these standard, not exactly standard, but extremely well thought out layouts that are convenient in every way, for living, for renting out, and they get carried over from project to project. There's a great layout, 56 square meters, that's a 1-bedroom plus. A 1-bedroom plus is just an awesome apartment that you can really make use of. 2-room, office, or 2nd bedroom.
And in this project, we've also got 2-bedroom plus units now.
2-bedroom plus.
1-bedroom plus, and now also 2-bedroom plus.
Is there a model apartment?
Yes, I have.
Well, then we'll show it later. I would also like to note personally that visually, for example, the same Legendary, they are 2 projects that touch each other.
Yes. This one is where you and I are standing.
Yeah, Legendary has these classic roofs, right?
Yes.
Everything here is already so smooth and modern.
Yes.
Well, there's a lot of greenery.
Let's get back to the modern dwelling place of the gods. This is our tropical island, right next to Bang Ta Beach.
Tell me, Olesya, maybe this question will be a bit provocative. So, let's say we have 2 projects, Legendary and Modeva. So, there are about 700-something apartments there, and here. That is 1,500 apartments.
Yes.
There are 2 projects next to each other, right?
Yes.
So why is it worth taking Modeva? How is it different? And what do you see this as more of a vacation, an investment, or for life? That is, for which direction is it more?
In fact, I think what's great about Title right now is that anyone can come in and find something that they like. Even now, with Modeva available, there are people who come in and are drawn to Legendary. We also have something to offer in both Legendary and Heritage. When there's a unique story and well-thought-out infrastructure for every category of people. Here, people come who are interested in investments first of all. It's great for renting out, since the sea is within walking distance. Maybe it sounds a bit cliche, but it's an Instagrammable project. But people really love it these days. When you come here on vacation and you can take 1 million beautiful photos.
Everything around is beautiful, green, and there are tons of pools.
Waterfalls, all kinds of fountains, green areas. Here, as you walk, every single meter brings you pleasure and is a feast for the eyes. That's probably exactly what people want when they come here for a 2-week vacation, to change their surroundings and see such beauty right in front of them. Legendary is a more classic project of ours, and it will be completed ahead of schedule, maybe even a little earlier.
October next year, 2025. You're moving it up, so September.
June.
Even July.
June. Maybe for now.
Honestly, I have to point out what sets the title company apart. First of all, their timelines. Really, they build projects in 2.5 years, but they always deliver the projects just a little bit ahead of schedule, like a month or 2 early, but they always try to finish ahead of time. It's always a nice surprise for the clients.
It's worth buying. It's close to the sea, has amazing infrastructure, and is a very beautiful project with soul and heart. And I think this project will definitely bring a lot of happiness to the people who come here to relax.
I agree. I see this more as an investment property, specifically for vacations. For yourself, when you come with your family, with kids, everything's set up for that family stay. At the same time, you can literally walk out and in just 10 minutes on foot, straight ahead, you're at Bang Tao Beach. I see this more as a property for yourself, for vacations. You live here for a while, spend some time, then leave and rent it out.
The rest of the time, the apartment brings you income. That's also a very, very big plus.
I agree. Olesya, tell me please, the pre-sale. Well, the pre-sale is kind of over, as far as I know, right?
Yes.
Yes. But we've been told on the sly that for our clients who still want to buy apartments with conditions and prices as close as possible to the pre-sale, just write in the comments. I think we can find you options that are as close to the pre-sale as possible. This will still be available for a little while. In short, how many apartments have been sold as of today?
As of today, buildings F and D are still closed for sale. They will be available later at a higher price.
F and D.
F and D, yes, but 30% of the entire project has already been sold.
Okay. So in 3 weeks, you sold 30% of this project.
Yes.
These 2 buildings F and D will go on sale next year and the apartment prices will be noticeably higher.
Higher.
Also, it's important to note that for this particular project, Title has introduced even more flexible payment terms. Tell us about it, please.
This time, we have a very convenient installment plan. The first payment is due by January 1st, and the entire plan is divided into 4 25% payments with equal 8-month intervals.
So, in fact, right now you only need to pay $3,000 to reserve an apartment. The first payment, which is 20% of the price, is made by January 1st, and then every 8 months after that. And the property will be completed in December 2026.
The final payment is always made when you receive the keys, when we hand over the apartment.
You accept the apartment, sign all the documents, make the payment, and then go for registration.
Yes.
Super. Thank you very much. But that's not all. Now let's move on to the second project, Artrio.
Самолет играть. И, с нами Василиса.
They're really funny. My daughter sent me a video message. I'm watching it right now. Alright, I need to work. I'll reply later. Go. So, let's move on to Artrio.
Yes, this is the model of our Artrio project.
My first question right away, where did this land come from? Where did you get it? Everything here is built up to the max. Why am I asking this question? Because right here is immediately the territory of Porto de Phuket. Exiting Building C, we're right in Porto de Phuket.
We have an agreed upon little gate that leads to the Porto de Phuket parking lot. This gate will be open. We'll have a service set up. There will be small vehicles that will take people shopping to Porto de Phuket.
How did you get this land? Where did you find it?
Right here. The impossible is possible.
Title company can make the impossible possible.
This is our project under the Title Artrio Bang Tao. It's our second city residence after Heritage, also in the heart of the Bangao area, right next to Porto de Phuket. Here, it's a small art object within walking distance to Porto de Phuket. The concept is connected. We were inspired by the history of Phuket town. There will be a lot of beautiful spots here, local culture, local creativity, local artistry. Very unusual.
Like paintings.
Yes, not just paintings, but the overall design.
Wall murals.
Furniture, walls, textiles. All of this will be repeated. That's our little art object. And what's really unusual is that we'll even have designer furniture inside Artrio. I'll show you what we'll actually have there. And as with any of our projects, we maintain a very rich infrastructure. It's miniature, but it has absolutely everything. Playgrounds, a parking building with free parking on the 7th floor. That's a common area. We also have a park for walking pets, a pool for pets, pet grooming, co-working spaces, a business lounge, and a coca gym.
So in this project, there's also an entire building dedicated to residents with pets.
Yes, Building C is available for residents with pets. That's why we have pet-friendly infrastructure right next to it.
And there's a pool for pets with a jacuzzi well.
And there will be a wonderful view towards Porto de Phuket.
Clients ask, when I was talking at exhibitions, how does that work? If I come with a dog, what if I live in a neighboring building and I don't have a dog? There are dogs making noise. How will this issue be addressed?
That's why a separate building has been designated where you can live with pets. And that's why, right next to this building, there's a special area for walking.
A separate zone.
A separate zone. It's located as close as possible to this building so that everyone has a choice. If you don't want to see animals, you can choose a building that's farther away. If you have a beloved pet, you choose Building C.
Another question. Let's say this is a great investment from the point of view of it's a cool feature, right, for pets. Suppose I don't have a pet, but I buy an apartment. People with pets will move in. What if I rent it out, and pets are all different? They might chew or scratch things. So what do I do?
When tenants move in, if you rent out through our management company in Building C, there will be an additional deposit, which the management company will collect specifically because of the pets.
For the safety of the property.
For the safety of the property. And there will also be an additional yearly charge. That's 5,000 baht. That's specifically for maintaining the pet-friendly infrastructure.
So if I have an apartment in a pet-friendly building, I pay 15,000 rubles a year to maintain the infrastructure for it.
Yes.
Olesya, so looking at the model, it seems to me that it's a bit narrow between the buildings. What do you think? Or is it just the model?
We can take a ruler and check. The scale and proportions are accurate here. 1 centimeter equals 1 meter. So it's actually decent.
So there's about 15 to 20 meters between the buildings.
20 to 25.
20 to 25.
Yes.
All right, okay.
There is enough space.
Yes, and briefly about the infrastructure. So all the main things are in this building.
Yes. Each building has a lobby, and we have a main 2-story lobby for welcoming guests. There we have meeting rooms, and the infrastructure is concentrated on the 7th floor of the parking building. Here we have pet grooming, a gym, a mini cinema, a co-working space, and a coca gym. All of this is also fully assembled.
Are there any cafes or restaurants, or do you just step outside and you're at Porto de Phuket?
Across the road or through the little gate we have.
All of Porto de Phuket.
Actually, we've made an extra. We have the main exit, we have a gate to Porto de Phuket, and we also have our own private road to 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is probably one of the symbols of Thailand, and everyone who comes here really loves this convenience store. And here we have a little gate and a direct path to 7-Eleven.
Okay. I'd like to point out that the ARTRIO project is located in such a spot that within a radius of, well, about 200, maybe even 300 meters, there are no competitors. The nearest projects from Title again are heritage. Personally, I think this project is particularly interesting for investment because its location at Porto de Phuket makes it possible not only to live here year-round, but also to stay as a tourist. This is the part of the port where everyone usually meets in the evenings, has dinner, gets together with friends, and spends time with family. You'll find cuisines from all over the world here: French, Italian, Russian, Georgian. All of this is here, along with the top supermarket. We made a separate review of Porto de Phuket. As I mentioned, there's no competition within a radius of 330 meters. What does that mean? What does tell us? And the location of the project is in a spot where several roads intersect, that we've got a police station, and there's Levon and Porto de Phuket. If you go straight out of the complex, you'll get to Blue Tree Water Park and Head Start School. It's literally 5 to 7 minutes away. So, it's really well located for permanent living. I think this is a great investment, especially for buying a property for long-term rent.
Yes.
Olesya, where is the land from? After all, everything in the area long sold out. Where did you get this plot?
The title has a lot of powerful trump cards. This is one of them that we are gradually taking out of our pocket.
Yes.
And we still have more surprises for you.
So this isn't the last project to surprise us, right?
Not the last one. We're just getting started.
Great. We're looking forward to more trump cards from Title. So, the Artrio project is located right in the center of Bang Tao, Porto de Phuket. It's still in the pre-sale phase. All possible discounts, bonuses, and a free furniture package are available.
Yes.
So, if anyone is interested in finding out what's left to get exclusive terms, leave us in the comments or get in touch with us, and we'll send you all the information. Olesya, thank you so much. You explained everything really well and gave a clear understanding. Why Modeva? Why Artrio? Honestly, I got caught up listening myself, and I think the viewers enjoyed it too. And now, let's go and take a look at the show units of these projects. The Modeva Project, Tuba Drum Plus. Let's see now if Pan Pan can fit through. A special little window made for dogs. A pet-friendly building. Come on, let's check it out. Pan Pan, are you ready to test the window? Well, I mean, why else would they make it, right?
Of course.
We have to check. So the developer made these special little things. This is, in pet-friendly buildings, a special exit for dogs to the balcony. Alright, come on, give it a try. Look, Pan Pan.
Come to me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, I doubt she'll fit through.
Just stick your head in, please.
No, it will fit through if you push it in like this.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, wow.
About. It worked. Go, go, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oops, look, it's easy to get back. Well done. She assured me with her tail. Yeah. Project Modeva, Tuba Drum Plus, new layout 105 square meters. The living room is combined with the kitchen, and you immediately feel the spaciousness. High ceiling. Here too the distance has been increased. You can easily hang a 75 or even an 80-inch TV here and just enjoy. A double-door fridge, I want to point that out right away, yes. And on the left, we have the first bedroom with its own bathroom, shower, toilet, sink. And the highlight of this apartment is actually this very room. In this layout, there's a walk-in closet here, but you can easily turn it into a third bedroom or an office. And then we move on to the master bedroom. It's incredibly spacious. A shower, a freestanding bathtub, a large bed, and a beautiful view from the window. An important factor investors should pay attention to is the shortage of two-bedroom apartments. There's huge demand for them, but very few are available. That's why there will always be plenty of tenants. Let's take a look at what other apartments are still available. The Artrio Project. The price for a one-bedroom apartment of 29 square meters starts at 3.9 million baht, which is about $115,000. That's if you go with an installment plan. If you're ready and willing to pay up front, the apartment will cost 3.7 million baht, or $108,000. A furniture package is included as a gift. If we look at what's still available in the Modeva project, there are still options for both one-bedroom and two-bedroom apartments. Basically, there are still plenty of apartments left. What about the price? A one-bedroom apartment of 29 square meters, if paid in installments over the entire construction period, will cost 4.2 million baht. That's about $120,000. If you buy it and pay in full right away, without installments, the price will be 3.98 million baht. That's $115,000. And of course, the furniture package is fully included in this price, turnkey. For more information about the Artrio and Modeva projects, contact us. We'll send you all the price lists and help you choose the best option for your needs, goals, and budget. Would you like to live here? Share your thoughts in the comments. This was Dennis Ragniak with you. See you next time.